Jonathan Levy here, and I have just completed a wonderful conversation with my friends Jimmy Naraine and Anthony Metivier, and we started out our discussion that you're going to be enjoying today on the topic of how to be memorable, coming from an expert in confidence, creating good impressions, building that self-esteem, and experts in memory and learning. I hope you guys enjoy the following conversation, and drop us an email, send us a tweet if you did.
Being the connector.
Right.
This is what he's talking about. This is actually what's happening right now. Okay, we connected for the first time. Now we see each other for the first time as well.
This is the first time we're speaking in real time.
Yes.
Not in messages.
But you probably didn't even think about it. When you saw this video, right from the beginning, you probably assumed that we've known each other for a long time. Why? Because there is some type of rapport, right? There is some type of chemistry. Why is that? Because we recognize that it's all about providing value for each other. Now, he's a connector. I decided to come over to see him. They talked, and they decided, you know what? Why don't we get all of us together in the same place so we can all have great conversations,
Right.
maybe build new products together and provide even more value to the other people. This is what happened. So we were joking before that, you know, Jonathan said, guys, it's easy job for me. I'm a connector. You both came over to Tel Aviv. I'm at my place.
Yeah, we're a kilometer
I get to show
from
you
my
around.
house. This is easy.
It's easy. But you see, whenever we have great interaction in the future, we will trace it back to Jonathan. When I go to Berlin to meet you and we have some drinks, we have some fun, I'll trace it back to Jonathan and I'll have his face in my mind.
Right.
And that's a really positive neural association. This is what you want to develop in your own life. You want people to remember you for those things. So become a connector. The question is, how do you become a connector?
You know what? This actually ties in the whole memory thing, because I always tell my students, when you practice these techniques, I don't know if you've noticed this, but like at some point after a year or two of practicing these techniques, I had this kind of Karate Kid moment where I just realized everything that ever anyone says to me is connected. My brain is so connected. I'm actually trying to meet with a researcher pretty soon to actually get this measured. But I think, like, you know, every sentence you say, I can think of a book that said it, or I can think of, and so it's like every time someone tells me, you know, Anthony tells me, hey, you know, I'm interested in getting back into academia, I'd love to go see the university, I'm instantly like, Anna knows people at the university. My roommate's mom is in academia. I'm forgetting my English. You know, boom, 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 like all these neurons are firing. That's the way you got to be. You just have to quickly create associations, and you get better with time. But you know what we should do is we should build like a mastermind for online content creating. People, I was gonna pitch it at lunch, but it just didn't happen.
So how are you going to help us remember it now that you're pitching it live on camera?
Yeah, that's a good point. We can talk about that offline, but that would be a really cool. If we did like a once a year meeting, it was like you, me, you know, Anyway.
But you know, Jonathan, what you mentioned, you said that whenever you talk to somebody, you find those connections in your mind, how you can help that other person. So do you think that everybody is capable of that? And how can they tap into that potential? Because it's counterintuitive. People don't think about this. People get stuck in their own heads. You walk into some type of new environment, and instead of thinking, how can I provide value to those people, we go inside our heads and we are thinking, do I look good enough? What about I should have shaved? What about my t-shirt? Is everything? We have all of those questions. We have all of this self-talk, and as a result, we can't focus on producing value.
Yeah, but I think that's the breakthrough. The breakthrough is the second you feel that, find someone and give them value. Even, you know what I've done, honestly, Jimmy? Like, I walk in, a friend invites me to a dinner party. They're like, hey, I want to set you up with this really nice young lady. You won't know anyone but me at the dinner party, but come, I'm inviting you and her friends and, you know, whatever. The first thing I do when I walk in, I feel insecure. Hi, nice to meet all you guys. Don't make a big deal. Straight to the kitchen. Hey man, what can I help out with? Can I rinse some vegetables? Right. Can I take the trash out? I see the trash is full. Instantly start serving. And then I feel like I'm part of the group. And like, if you always in life find what you're looking for, right? And I think this is very pertinent for you given kind of the experience we've been having over the last couple of days. You find what you're looking for. And if you're looking for reasons why you're going to be insecure, you will find them. I can find them, and I consider myself very confident. If you're looking for opportunities to help out, you will find them, you know?